Ishabon and Good in the house, back with another bang on video. Well, yes, ladies and gentlemen, in this video we're going to talk about Benrahma in detail, of course. We're going to talk about him. Also, someone's back, and that is Gabriel Martinelli. Yes, Gabriel Martinelli is back. We're going to talk about Gabriel Martinelli, of course, in this video as well. And also, some not so good news if you're a Mesut Ozil fan. But yes, there are some news about Mesut Ozil as well. So stay tuned and watch the video till the end. If you consider getting daily Arsenal updates about Arsenal for a majority of the daytime, that means I actually post 2 videos a day, and definitely I go live every single day. I try my best to do so. So if you are into that and if you want to be a part of the Arsenal content, this IG army, subscribe and consider subscribing, because right now we want more subscribers to fill in, and of course our new target is 13,000 subscribers. We need 50 odd subscribers, 50 to 52 subscribers. Help us reach there by subscribing, and it'll be really great to have you on board, of course. So let's start the video. Let's jump into the Benrahma debate, because David Onstein has opened up about his previous update about Benrahma. He says, does sound there's late interest in Benrahma from the likes of Aston Villa and Fulham. Crystal Palace considered but were never seriously pursuing him. However, as things stand, West Ham remain in the driving seat to sign the 25-year-old winger. More on it, keep watching the video till the end, because it's a surprise for you in the end. And talking about different stuff, well, let's talk about RB Leipzig are close and favourites to land Dominic Szoboszlai in January. It looks like Szoboszlai will be a part of RB Leipzig as soon as possible. Of course, this is a concern. Well, they've always done it. They breed players in Salzburg and sell them off to Leipzig. Huang Hee-chan did it. Well, why not? They are definitely the firm favourites to sign Dominic Szoboszlai in January. And talking about some more stuff, let's talk about the one, the only, the man, the myth, the legend, Martinelli already, the Prince of Emirates. Well, he offers positive update after 7-month Arsenal absence with knee injury. Well, the highly rated Brazilian forward has been out of action since March. We know things have not been positive, but he claims that he is feeling very well as he looks to bring 7-month injury and forced absence at Arsenal to an end. He says, well, after an injury like this, you are kind of scared to force the knee again. But the past couple of weeks, it has been fine, and soon I can start training with the ball. I think we have an excellent squad, and along with Mikel's forward thinking and winning mentality, we can carry on doing well. We are playing well and training well. Everyone wants to win, and we are all giving everything. I believe this season is very promising. We won trophies last season, and I believe we can win this season again and also qualify for the Champions League. Now, Martinelli could line up alongside 2 more countrymen the next time he takes on the field, with Arsenal having added to their Brazilian contingent by snapping up Willian and Gabriel Magalhães. Now, he's actually opened up about his fellow Brazilians joining Arsenal, how easy he feels it is to be a part of them. Let's talk about it. Well, he says I'm very happy. It's good to have players from your country that speak your language. I already knew David Luiz, and now it's great to meet Willian and Gabi. I only just met them, but I can already tell they are great guys. We are always laughing, and it is a great environment to be in. They are playing well and giving their best too. I think they have a lot to offer to this club on and off the pitch. So he believes Gabriel and Willian definitely have more to offer to Arsenal, and it looks like he's definitely having a wonderful time with his fellow Brazilians. And talking about more stuff, the latest odds of Jack Wilshere's next club are out. Rangers are topmost with 4/11, Aston Villa 3/1, Arsenal 12/1, Crystal Palace 18/1. So Arsenal are also in the mix to snap up Jack Wilshere again as on a free transfer, because mutually they've terminated his contract with West Ham. Well, talking about more stuff, well, Mesut Ozil, according to Athletic, the Gunners paid Ozil £8 million at the end of the September as a loyalty bonus for entering the final year of his contract. That is why they paid him £8 million. The clause was implemented when he agreed a new contract in January 2018 at the height of his spell in North London. It leaves Gunners with a huge bill for a player who has not played competitively since March. Well, talking about more stuff, let's talk about Arsenal keeper Karl Hein had a moment to forget after an embarrassing gaffe over only 2 minutes into Estonia's game with North Macedonia. Well, the Gunners under-18s keeper started for his country in an entertaining 3-all draw in the Nations League game, but his night was marred by an error which gave the visitors the lead. Defender Martin Kusk will also have to take the large part of the blame as Estonia's evening began in embarrassing circumstances. Only 2 minutes into the game and Kusk received the ball from left back Arthur Pick. Failing to spot a passing option ahead of him, he spun and immediately released the ball back towards the goal where he expected the keeper to be. Unfortunately for goalie Hein, he had gone wide to provide an easier passing option, but Kusk had not realized. Well, Hein tried to sprint back to his goal, but even a last-ditch tackle couldn't prevent the ball going in. So yes, a howler is what Karl Hein will be known for quite some time now. And talking about more stuff, Dublin has apologized to David Luiz for giving him so much stick earlier. The former Manchester United, Aston Villa and Coventry star also vowed to be nice to the Brazilian. He said, having given David Luiz so much stick over the years, I was at Wembley for the final and I was pitch side. I was listening to David Luiz talk non-stop throughout the game. You're thinking, he's a character, he's a leader. Arteta's got one now in Partey. He's got another one up front in Aubameyang. Maybe he's building something where other players can work off. So Dublin is really sad for whatever he said about David Luiz, and I'm pretty much sure him and many others should definitely do is apologize. And talking about more stuff, well, Thomas Partey's father is quite the character because Thomas Partey's father Jacob has revealed that Chelsea were keen on signing the midfielder from Atletico Madrid, but they lost out to Arsenal. He said, we actually weren't disturbed by anything because we hoped a bigger team will come for Partey. We were aware of other teams that were interested, Juventus, Chelsea and so forth. So about all these, we knew God was with us. From that minute, we started to dance to Partey after Partey. Now, he's got an advice to Thomas Partey that he said. He said, my advice to Thomas was, irrespective of the big move, he has to keep training seriously and not lose focus, not chase ladies so he doesn't flop, and he was very receptive of that. So Thomas Partey's father does not want Thomas to go behind the ladies. Instead, he would want him to train hard and prove his worth for Arsenal. That's quite the father you would want, you know. Obviously, you've made the big move to Arsenal, which only tells you to work more harder than chasing the girls. Well, moving on. Well, here's the reality. Side Benrahma's 25 million move to from Brentford to West Ham has broken down. Yes, it's called off. It could be off because it's nothing to do with West Ham. The 25-year-old has fallen out with the club, so the personal terms has not been agreed upon. So West Ham cannot sign Side Benrahma. So that means Side Benrahma to West Ham is called off. It's dead in the waters. And former Tottenham midfielder David Ginola believes Hossein Aouar is the perfect replacement for Mesut Ozil. We all know that Ozil has not played for the Gunners, but it looks like Aouar could be the deal. According to David Ginola, he says, being replaced by Aouar would have been a fantastic choice, he said to Sky Sports. He's definitely the type of player that Arsenal fans would love to watch in the middle of the park. That's for sure. If he wants to stay at Lyon, that's his concern. He is still a young player. To replace Ozil, I think he's the best choice for Arsenal. Well, talking about Arsenal, two clubs are definitely going to be benefiting from this big project, big picture. Tottenham and Liverpool will be entitled to multi-million pound rebates for their stadium rebuilds under the new small print in Project Big Picture. Well, Spurs would be eligible to claim back 125 million pounds of the 1 billion pound cost of their new 62,000 capacity home at White Hart Lane. Liverpool, meanwhile, the joint architects of the package with Manchester United, could rake back 30 million pounds of the cost of their new main stand at Anfield. The news of the potential payouts will only add to the backlash by the 14 Premier League clubs left out of the loop. Well, under the proposals, a new infrastructure fund worth 150 million pounds per year would be set aside for the Premier League revenue stream for assistance payments for clubs embarking on stadium projects. So I would have expected that to happen when Arsenal were moving to the Emirates, but for sure the Premier League was not that big by that time, but I think it will be benefiting for a lot of clubs. So these were the news of the day. I hope you enjoyed whatever came your way, all the news and everything about Arsenal comes to this platform every single day, twice. So what you got to do is subscribe, help us reach there, 13,000 subscribers. We already are somewhere around 50 to 52 subscribers off. Help us reach there. In return, we can provide you daily Arsenal content. If that's what you're seeking, best place to be. I will see you in my next video. Until then, cheers, and don't forget to subscribe.